All right. All right, now the question is, why is my bottom scroll bar so funky looking? All right, all the tags went through. Well, let's do this thing. Yeah, Matt, what's up? Don't show my sister what I'm wearing. Let me see if I can. She might disown me. But, oh wait, this way. It's a Paul Skeens jersey. Had to rep the National League Rookie of the Year Air Force Academy product. Goodness, I can't tell why my bottom scroll bar is acting the way it is. Nacho, what's happening? I wish you all could see what I see on my end, because so I changed my settings recently, and it should be back to where you can choose 1080p for the video quality. But the problem is my bottom scroll bar does not want to cooperate. Skeens is a bum. Well, I did compare him to Spencer Strider, so that is very fair. Spencer Strider certainly is. Let's see. See what happens if I do this. See, it doesn't change the size on it. Doesn't make sense. I might have to figure out how to... Yeah, see, that just made it tiny. What if I make it extra long? It kind of works. But it looks gigantic on my end. That's kind of centered, I guess. I don't know. It's messy, but... You are, Dana. That's why I keep you around. But I'm very curious to see how this looks on this end if I... in 1080p now. As long as the focus doesn't go in and out on me. Too bad. Might be able to make it work. Strider is a quad master. Yeah, he can squat. He can't really pitch well. That's his downside, and unfortunately, that's kind of his job. Is pitching. See, like, let me transition this over and see how it looks. Yeah, it looks super tiny. I don't understand it. I really don't. It is not comparable. I don't know. I'll try to figure it out. But how's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday, little triple box mixer. Like I said, as people start to jump in, if you click on your settings, so if you tap the screen and you hit the little nut down there, hit quality and hit 1080. Might make a little difference. I realized that whenever I restarted my and updated my software, it brought it back to 720. I'm trying to have a little professional setup over here. I say that as my bottom scroll bar is off center and I can't fix it. Well, it's close enough. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. Because I mean, I'll show you guys what it looks like on my end while it's going through. So this is the size that it is on my end. If it'll focus on my phone. Look how gigantic that is in comparison to the bottom. See, there's like the left border, and it completely covers the right border. Yet on the screen, it looks normal. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know. But yeah, representing Paul Skeens today. My jersey came in the mail. Had to had to toss it on for the rip, so hopefully it brings us a little good luck today. I know I don't typically buy jerseys for other teams, but I think Skeens is a fair exception. Oh, shoot. And see, look, even now me in the top right corner is all jacked up. What the heck? Huh. I just noticed that I'm super tiny up there. I'm going to have to mess with some settings later. Let's see if I put myself like way over here. It kind of helps. It's going to look wonky. Just bear with me. All right, folks. Well, what do you say we jump into the random? Let me pull it up on my phone to make sure that you guys can actually see this happen. Alrighty. Okay, you can. And the camera's not messed up over there. I don't know. All right, so Lou's up in 1, Paul in 2, Chad in 3, Nacho in 4, Kim's in 5, Josh in 6, Chad in 7, Brian in 8, Chris in 9, James in 10, Mario in 11, Clay in 12, Brian in 13, Paul in 14, and Rooster in 15. So Tier 1, Diamondbacks through the Rangers. I'll zoom in a little bit more. Let's do it. 5 randoms. Good luck, everybody. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got the Los Angeles Dodgers through the Baltimore Orioles. Delete this out. Now let's grab Tier 2, the White Sox through the Nationals. And then I'll read down the list. Don't worry. All right, same deal 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got the Houston Astros through the Pittsburgh Pirates. So that means Lou in 1 with the Dodgers and Stros, Paul in 2 with the Yankees and White Sox, Chad in 3 with the Rangers and Nats, Nacho in 4 with the Brew Crew and the Jays, Kim in 5 with the Red Sox and Rocks, Josh in 6 with the Mets and Mariners, Chad in 7 with the Braves and Giants, Brian in 8 with the Diamondbacks and Phillies. Brian getting the Phillies, I like it. Chris in 9 with the Tigers and A's, James in 10 with the Angels and Marlins, Mario in 11 with the Padres and Royals, Clay in 12 with the Reds and Twins, Brian in 13 with the Cubs and Cardinals, Paul in 14 with the Rays and Guardians, and Rooster in 15 with the O's and Buccos. So if anybody wants to trade, now's the time to do so. In the meantime, I'm going to mess with some settings and see what the heck's going on over here. I really don't want to reset anything because that would jack everything up. I don't know. I'm going to have to mess with some settings, though. I do know that. Both my teams for the Yankees. The Brewers and the Jays for the Yanks. Paul, what do you think about that trade? Did I win? I mean, you got the Orioles. It's a solid start with 2 2023 boxes. I think you're doing well chasing Gunner. Give it a couple minutes for any trades. Got this Mets-Marlins game on. Marlins put up 2 in the first. But the Mets nailed Brandon Nimmo homer. All right. What do we think? We got the Yankees are being asked for. Any other trades? Not sure if Paul's in here yet. Let's see. Just want to give ample opportunity, especially on a double random. Anybody? hearing much. I'll give it about 1 more minute and then we'll run it. All right. Well, let's do it. Anyone want either of my teams? Anybody want the Brew Crew or the Jays? Chasing Cheerios. Rooster's got me multitasking over here, asking me questions about his claim sale. Tell him, wish me luck. No. If anybody's interested, Rooster's about to put up a monster claim sale. Rooster, if you want to drop a link to it in the comments, feel free. I know he's got a lot stashed away. First, indeed, John. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. But yeah, folks, if you're just jumping in, feel free to click your screen and then tap the little bolt icon and then click it to 1080. So I do have this on 1080p. So we got a little HD action tonight. All right, dropping the list in the chat. Nacho, sorry we couldn't get a deal going for you. I don't know how. Go to your post, hit copy link, and watch the magic happen. All right, I'm hoping that this comes over correctly. Oh no, it didn't. All right, it's gonna take me a couple tries to get this looking a little normal. Nope, we're still moving left. Okay. Oh, too much. Trust me when I say this. This is terrible. Like my preview screen does not match the output whatsoever. That's good enough, right? That's good enough. It doesn't match it whatsoever. So like what you guys are seeing is not at all what I'm seeing. All right, let's run this thing. Good luck, everybody. It's a quicker rip tonight. I mean, we only got 3 boxes, 2 logo fractors and a Sterling, but Sterling's got 5 autos, and we should see some fun stuff in here. James, what's up with you? James, I've been working on my streaming setup, and I've got it to where I'm streaming in HD on this one, but the problem is, like, you'll notice, like, I'm super tiny in the top right, and the bottom scroll bar looks a little funky. That's because for some reason, like, my preview screen and the output don't match at all. So, like, I have to, like, try. If I click 144p, you look really tan. Thanks, John. I'm also wearing black, which doesn't help a pale guy like me. All right, let's do this. Hopefully, the camera will focus properly, and we can have some fun, and I don't even have to mess with it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. King Tuck. Come on. Maybe. I believe. It usually takes a couple tries and then we got it. Focus on my hand. There we go. All right, Corey Seager, Reese Hoskins, Kyle Stowers, and Oswaldo Cabrera. Going HD, you're going to need to add some fake calluses to your hands. Alrighty, Belly. Matt Chapman, Dansby, Giancarlo Stanton, and Matt Olson. You know what I'm going to do? Since it's in 1080, I'm going to go ahead and set up my camera for what I normally had it at, which was 70. Oh, it's on 70 right now. So let me just keep it at 70. The background, yes, it's blurry, but it's not as blurry as it used to be, especially being in a higher quality. Yes, indeed, Chad. I've got him in my sleeve up pile. I know a guy who was chasing him at a platinum anniversary, and he's in here. Mike Nacho. All right. See, is that... That's not, like, perfectly clear. I don't know. Jordan Groshans, Anthony Volpe, Mark Vientos, Logan O'Hoppe, and Byron Buxton. I mean, it's decently... I can't tell if it's just because I'm looking at it on a tiny screen or what. You guys know I'm always trying to make the stream better. Oh, tie game for the Mets. Let's go 2-2. They're facing Sandy, who is, I mean, he's such a good pitcher. Such a good pitcher. Mets and Yankees making the stage first. It looks good on your end? Okay, cool. I mean, that's the thing, like, I just want to make it look, you know, kind of perfect. I don't know. Call me crazy. I want it to look professional. Nice. Corbin. Royce Lewis. Nick Castellanos. Oscar Gonzalez. And Julio Cup card. We got 9 people in here. You might have noticed I'm not wearing a Mets jersey tonight. I'm wearing a Paul Skeens jersey. Don't ask me how much I paid or where I got it from. I think me making that statement answers it for itself. But I'll tell you this, I would never, you know, screw over Fanatics from selling me a $140 jersey. That's the same quality as this one. It's the same quality because it's definitely one. Acuna, Brett Beatty, Miguel Cabrera, Ivan Herrera, and a Bobby Witt Jr. Cup card. Bobby has a cup. I'm dumb. Never mind. Ignore me. Never mind. I had a blonde moment. It does look good. Landscape mode is perfect. Does it actually look really good? Because I want it to. Oh, 6-star Gunner logo fractor. Bo Naylor. Luis Castillo. O'Neal Cruz. And we got a little pink action. Brian Bayo, 180 of 199. We pulled this purple last night. Yeah, because, see, I mean, the goal is, like, I really... I mean, you guys know this. Like, I know I'm, you know, a small time. Like, I'm not, you know, moving 100 cases a day kind of breaker. But still, I want to have a professional setup. I want, whenever I pull a clip, for it to be, you know, real fancy schmancy. Let's go Mets, baby. Mets and Marlins, this is like one of my mini World Series, is because me and one of my really good buddies, he's a Marlins fan, unfortunately. So this is fun. When Pete hit that grand slam last night, I was hype. All right, we got 2 thick cards. I'm calling an auto. Purple and a green. I wouldn't mind an auto on one of them. Trims his mustache hair by hair. Yes, indeed. Nick Prado. On the back, Austin Riley. Oh, I know that card right there. He's pitching right now for the Mets. That's a Kodai Senga on the purple. Calling it now. Mad Max, the purple. Shocker. Trent knew who it was. 10 of 250 on the rookie. And the green. Back-to-back Sengas. 16 of 99. Who's got the Mets? Josh. Nice. Unfortunately, he's given up 2 runs in 3 innings so far tonight, but he is pitching. But I believe in the Ghost Fork. Good start for the Mets. Obviously was hoping that we could get a little sharing of the wealth, but I'll put the green up there since it's numbered a little bit lower. Yeah, exactly, Josh. I'm sorry, but you put this on yourself. You have to go for the rainbow. I call him Misteal. You have to blame John. John's the one who packs the boxes. Guys, I think I might have figured it out. I think I might have figured this out. Now, all I've got to figure out now is, like, why my preview doesn't look the same. And once I get that under wraps, oh, we are locked in. And the streams will be very pretty. All right, show me an Ellie auto or something out of here. We didn't get an auto out of 23. Show me a nuke. Bought Mets with scum protection. Kyron Paris, Heston Kjerstad, Seth Lugo, Spencer Steer with the cup, and Marcus Semien. You have no idea how happy it makes me that it actually looks really good. Because I went to go pull a clip of me pulling that Corbin, and it didn't look great. And seeing that, I mean, so what I watch on my end is a better quality than I guess what you guys see. And I thought it looks great, but in reality it didn't. So, Junior Caminero, I still appreciate you guys hanging out with me, even if it doesn't look crystal clear. Lou Bob, Justin Steele, Randy Rosarena, and David Bednar. Bednar's been struggling a little bit lately. Pirates bullpen's not doing too hot. All right, we got Corbin and Gunner. Can we see some of the Jackson 5 come out of here? All righty, Jacob Young, Parker Meadows, Masataka Yoshida, Julio, and a nice Yamamoto. I'm not sure if we have many folks in here. I know Chris does, but plays MLB The Show. I highly recommend you jump on MLB The Show today if you have it and check out the program they dropped for April Fools. It's hilarious. So typically challenges are like, oh, steal a base or get 3 hits in a game. Today it's like, don't. Like, strike out 3 times. Like, don't get on base 4 times in a row. Give up 5 runs in an inning, and you earn like super, super terrible players out of it. It's so funny. JP Martinez, Davis Schneider, Acuna, Logan O'Hoppe, and Frankie Lindor. I don't know. It's entertaining to me. Miami's a ballpark I really want to go to. I've never been. Isaiah Campbell, Slade Ciccone, Gabby Moreno, Anthony Volpe, and JT. All right. Quiet base packs. We got the Yamamoto and the Caminero, but no big names. Let's see if the logo fracture packs can make something happen. All right, we got a purple. All right, Adley, Nolan Jones on the back, Jackson, Holiday, Darius Vines, and a purple Oslevis Basabe, 195 of 250. The Tampa Bay Rays. Rays is Paul. I didn't pack these boxes. April Fools. I promise I don't have any cheesy April Fools plans. I kind of realized it too late. I realized it about an hour ago. I was like, oh, I could have done something funny for the break, but I thought of an idea too late, but it would have been to make like one of these, like make a break like this and have the spots be like $150 a spot. And the first person to claim a spot gets it for free and then go back to like the normal price. But I would have gotten hosed on that, honestly. All right, let's see what we got in here. Clayton. Future Stars, Wyatt Langford. Vladdy Jr., Sean Murphy, and a green. Nice! Yamamoto, 89 of 99. Nice one for the Dodgers. This one's going to Lou. Spot number 1. Reseal the pack full of water. Dude, that actually would have been really good. Oh, missed opportunity. That, John, I don't say this often. Notice how I didn't say I don't say this enough. That was a good idea. I rarely say it for cause, but that was a good idea. Dude, John, that was a really good idea. Oh, dude, I wish I did that now. Oh, like the first pack of 23, just get like a bunch of 23 Wanders. The problem is I cut all of them in half. I don't have any. I just start rummaging through my trash, and you guys are like, what are you doing? Alright, we got 5 of these Sterling boxes. Let's see what the fun stuff should come out of it. Obviously, each one of these has an autograph in it. And most, I think, or like every couple have a numbered card and an auto, which is nice. We've pulled 1 super out of 23 Sterling. We do it again. All right. I want to take a peek at these cards because I'm glad this is on camera. It doesn't look right to me. I hate to say it, but that's the honest truth. Okay, they're just bent. It's not damaged. I thought it was creased. I don't see any creases or feel any. All right. Had me worried for a second, but we're good. Nice start, Gunner. Brady Howes. All right, numbered card. 2 on the back are Dion Jorge and Colson Montgomery. First up, numbered card 64 of 150. Brian Acuna for the Minnesota Twins. And our first auto, Edgar Caro for the Angels. Los Angeles. James. And the first auto in the rip. And the Acuna, Minnesota. Oh, right there. Clay. Nice. Yes, now in 1080p, you'll be able to see me squint even harder at the screen because I can't read. There's always next year. Yeah, but I don't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, John. You think I'm going to remember that next year? Put these guys up there. It really is kind of wild how bent these are. But it'll straighten out in a top loader. Get some more sleeves. But no, hopefully everybody's having a good Tuesday. I had a pretty productive day. Didn't have much going on, so decided to do some things that I've been putting off for a while at work, and it went really well. Built a giant Excel sheet. Fighting wars through Microsoft Excel. What can I say? This one's also got a little bend to it. Just one thick one in this one. Drew Waters, Leo Verguero. Nice Volpe rookie. Ezekiel Tovar. He was Warner PC. Also would have to give up his favorite cards. DL Hall. And Chase DeLauder for the Cleveland Guardians. I like that one. The Land. This one's going to Paul. I'm pretty hype. I just got my mail in from Jeremy. The last break I jumped into with him, I actually hit a Brandon Nimmo auto out of a silver pack, which was pretty epic. So I only have one Brandon Nimmo auto. It's I think a 2016 Gypsy Queen auto, so it's nice to have like a Topps Chrome auto of his. This is so nice being able to watch this game and rip. I remember this last year. Another single. Logan O'Hoppe. I like that design though. Anthony Gutierrez. Justin Crawford. Looks fancy. Cade Cavalli. Nolan Gorman. And what do we have here? 29 of, I think, 100. Nice. Jason Churio. Another one for Cleveland. Paul. I will admit Jason has a better auto than Jackson. I will. That's a nice one. Come on, show us the little super fractor. So I do have a box of 2024 Sterling as well. They're a lot more expensive, by like $150. But the downside is, so I'll tell you guys this. We got 8 people in here, and most of you folks jump in relatively frequently. The reason why I didn't post it is because the box that I got shipped from Jason has this like sticker on here. I tried to peel it off, but it is like stuck on there. So it's like, I'm going to have to Photoshop it out for the picture, I think. But that's the only box of it I have. It's kind of annoying because I want to, you know, post it, but yeah. So if it looks funky, it's because I've had to Photoshop that sticker out. All right, double hitter. Ooh, is that a black? Huh. Marcelo Mayer, Reggie Crawford. I'm going to save that. Roderick Arias, Cole Young. Does it say what you're numbered to? Oh, 5 of 10. All right, we got to see the auto first. Come on. Daniel Montesino for the Slam Diego Padres. And let's see what this black to 10 is. Come on. Elijah Green, 5 of 10 black. That is sick. Nats. Chad, nice hit. Chad, you've been on an absolute heater lately. Elijah Green, number 3 overall pick in the 2022 draft. Struggles in the minors. He's got time. I'm not worried. I've got a few of his cards. But that is sick. Blacks are... I think when it comes to chrome parallels in terms of like rares, I almost like blacks more than I do reds. Hate to say it, but I do. I'd be fine with that sticker in the photo. I guess I'll post it with it on there. So I was actually debating today to either do a box of 24 or 23 Sterling. Just the same break with 2 boxes of logo fractor. And it would have been more expensive. I think like north of 65. Just because, like I said, the box is like $150 more. Yeah, no kidding, Chad. Love it. I just did. Oh, the heart emoji. All right, finishing off with another double. Let's see if we can finish strong. All right, Spencer Jones. Jonathan Mejia. On the back, Yankel Fernandez. Nice, Jackson Churio. First up, numbered cards. 177 of 199. Alec Burleson for St. Louis in the 5th auto. Yordani De Los Santos for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates roost. All right. Like I said, quicker rip today. But still, wanted to do something fun. Getting 5 autos out of Sterling is always fun. I wanted to keep it under $60. I think tomorrow I might do a bigger PYT if anybody's interested. Not sure exactly what boxes I want to do in it yet, but I'm planning on something like that. So if anybody wants to hop in or give me some suggestions, always looking for suggestions on the rips. We'll go like that. 250, 150, 199, 199, 99, 10, oops. I goofed up my order. Yeah, cool. Now we're good. Two of everything would be fun. I don't even have 2 of everything on my shelves. All right, Jackson Churio, Anthony Volpe rookie, Gunner, Yamamoto, Jackson Holiday logo, Caminero, Mark Vientos, Anthony Volpe, Corbin, Future Stars Wyatt Langford, Gunner, Logo Fractor. Basabe to 250. Senga to 250. Bayo to 199. Burleson to 199. Acuna to 150. Senga to 99. Yamamoto to 99. Elijah Green to 10. Arguably the hit of the break. I think that's pretty epic of black. Yordani de los Santos. Daniel Montesino. Edgar Caro. Chase DeLauder. And the best auto, in my opinion, Jason Churio, 29 of 100. So like I said, quicker rip today. No April Fool's shenanigans. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a bigger PYT tomorrow. I might toss in that Sterling. I might throw in some draft. It's been a while since we've done draft. A lot of these names have started to climb up. The box prices kind of tanked on me, so they're kind of coming back to a point where I won't, lose my buttocks if I sold a box. But yeah, we'll see. Anybody want to do a live fill of anything? I know it's been a while since I've done a live fill. I've got a few minutes if anybody's interested in something. Even something casual, I don't mind. Shoot, we could do a Logo Fractor box divisional. That wouldn't be too expensive. I know they're kind of hit and miss, but when they hit pretty darn hard. $24 Topps Chrome. So, Chris, I'm only nervous because I'm getting a shipment in tomorrow, and I'm not getting any more 24 Topps Chrome in it. And I only have 3 jumbos left. I do have some megas and some blasters, but we all like the autos, the guaranteed autos. We could do 24 Topps Chrome Logo Fractor. Even just a quick divvy. Give it a shot. 28 a spot. That fair? $28 a spot. I'm down if anybody else is. $28 divisional. Quick box of Logo Fractor. I haven't done a live fill in a while. I want to do something cheap. I think it'd be fun. Let's get a list going. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All I ask is that if you're going to send PayPal, send to the address I'm about to drop in the chat. Please. And send it friends and family so I don't have to pay fees on it. And just send me a screenshot when you do. Chris is in 3. Let me make this bigger so everybody can see it. And it's a divisional. So give me number 1 through 6 if you want to hop in. Bradley just hits me with a no. Love that. Bradley, good to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully it doesn't look too horrendous on your end. Hey, that's the thing. Like, you can tell that even the bottom scroll bar is all jacked up whenever I go there. I don't get it. Just wait to send until we fill. I'll go. Cool. Chad, Clay, if you want to drop numbers or if you want to random, just let me know. Our biggest pull out of Logo Fractor this far has been a Yamamoto auto. I think we could do better. I think we can. It's free to smash the like button. Yeah, it is. Oh, Chris also said 6. You got it. All right, Bradley says 2. All right, sweet Chad, what spot would you like? I've got 1, 4, and 5 open. Yeah, Chris, I got you in 6 as well. Sorry. The only downside with streaming in 1080 is I think it might make the chat a little bit more delayed, but it looks fancier. I don't know. 5, you got it. All right. And Clay, I'm going to put you in spot number 4. That's what I was actually thinking of putting you in. All right. Sounds good, Bradley. I trust you. I also have your address, so I'll knock on your door for your $28 payment. I'll fly all the way out there. Yeah, I got him, John. I was waiting for Chad to give me a number. All right. Anybody want to close it with spot number 1? For the record, I am making 50 cents off of each spot. So I'm making a clean $3 off this rip. I want to keep my pricing fair for everyone. James closes us out. All right, peeps, give me just a second to... Oh, shoot, give me 1 second. Dominic, I'm sorry, I missed your YouTube chats. Give me just a moment to make a sheet over here on the side. If you don't mind squaring up with me, if you haven't, now would be the time. Chad, I just got James in there at that closer spot. Sorry if there's a delay on your end. Did I hit anything? You hit something, Roost. Let me see. Your second tier team hit something. I know that. I mean, yeah, you hit a Pirates auto, you hit a Gunner logo fractor rookie, and a Holiday logo fractor rookie. So, good break. Congrats. Ah, shoot. I forgot to factor in a certain fee. That's fine. It'll work. I'll make it happen. Always do. Alrighty. So, James is in 1. Bradley in 2. Chris in 3. Claire, if you're sending PayPal, send to this address, please. If you're sending Venmo or Cash App, it's the normal. PayPal is going to that one just because you can pay you can pay friends and family on it, so I don't have to pay the goods and services fee. Does that link work? Let me see. $28, James. It does work, Roost. I will be checking it out here momentarily, even though you made me broke. Don't forget that. Folks, you will understand what I'm talking about. I bought a pretty sick card from Rooster. No, funny enough, like, she forces me to sort these ones. Divisionals, because she doesn't know the divisions. I've been trying to teach her divisions. That way she can do it. Does not work. Chad hit me with 27.50. Oh, brutal. Fine, Chad. You're getting a 50-cent discount on this break. Oh, I just saw that. Are you 50 cents? I just saw your comment. It's all good, Chad. We'll call it out in the wash. Anybody who pays me 50 cents less now actually owes me $1. Trent, I give you permission at the moment to trash the Braves. Dude, I feel bad because I just sold a Jurickson Profar rookie auto last weekend. All right, James got your Venmo. So I feel bad for the dude who just bought it. I picked it up at my LCS for like a couple bucks, and it was cool. Clay, did I receive? If you sent to the PayPal. Oh, Chris, yes. If you sent to the PayPal, send me a screenshot, please. Oh no, chat, it's all good. Sorry, there's a delay in the chat and everything. I promise it's all good. All right, folks. Jetbreakers is closing their doors because of a 50-cent mispayment. Just kidding. All right. Just shoot me a screenshot if you sent to Gold 188, just because I don't have access to it. Yeah, Clay. So Jason is the owner of Jetbreakers. So if you ever pay Venmo, it pays to Jason Burrows as well. That's Jason PB, whoever jumps in. I don't know. I thought it was a good acquisition at the time. I mean, he had a decent year in San Diego, but yeah, it really is unfortunate. Oh, that's probably a problem. Logged in the Jetbreakers. Chris, you demand. Clay, you demand. Thank you. All right, and we're good to go. Bradley, if you're feeling nice, since I'm letting you pay late, $28.50. I'm just kidding. Drive safe. I trust you. I trust all of you. It's just easier on my books if I don't have outstanding payments, because every once in a while, here, if I'm chatting with you, I want to be able to. I know you can see me very tinily, very small, but I'll admit this: if you ever decide to start breaking, one of the hardest things is when folks owe you money, because I'm not a very confrontational person. You know, I trust that if you say like, "Hey, I need an extra 30 minutes," or "Hey, I can pay you tonight," I trust that you're good to go. But if folks don't pay that night, I hate making the awkward text of like, "Hey, did you send like you told me you would?" It just gets things awkward, and sometimes you end up on your tail. Got to make up that 50 cents. All right, let's run this thing. So let's go in alphabetical order here. A-L, A-B-C-D, Central. AL East, AL West, NL Central, NL East, NL West. Let me double check you guys can see my screen before I randomize the teams. This has happened once, and I'm still freaked out by it. See, my bottom scroll bar is all jacked up. Oh my gosh. All right, 5 randoms, y'all. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have the American League Central through the National League West. So that means, James, you got the AL Central. Bradley with the NL Central. Chris getting the AL East. Clay with the AL West. Chad with the NL East. And Chris with the NL West. If any of you would like to trade your division, now's the time to do so. I really don't understand what is up with this scroll bar. I don't get it. Why are you the way that you are? I don't know. Anybody want to trade? Here, I'll zoom in a little bit more since it's a smaller amount of names, so we can zoom in and you can see it a little bit easier. Oh, what the heck? It's 4-2 Marlins. That's a downside of not having any sound on. All right, we good to run this? I'm not seeing any trades in the chat. All right, list is in the chat. Also, adding it to the bottom scroll bar that is all sorts of jacked up. So I apologize if it looks funky, but as long as it's readable. What the heck? Paste. Oh, now it's not even letting me paste it. J-Dom Homer, nice. You should wear one earbud. Why is that? Oh, see, now it's all the way over there. Why is it over there? See, on my end, it is here. I will put it at exactly centered. All right, it's right there, is exactly centered. Boom. And as you can tell on your end, it's super not. All right, a little bit more. That'll play. All right, let's do this. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we can pull an auto out of this. 28 bucks. Oh, listen to the game. John, you're trying to get me to remember next year's April Fool's prank with the Wanderers. I didn't remember what I said literally 15 seconds before you sent that. But I will give you props. That was a really good idea, and I'm going to tell Ashley about it, and she's going to be like, oh, you should have done it. Nailed it. All right, peeps. Quick rip. Let's have some fun. As if I don't get stimulated enough with all these screens. Alrighty. Andy Rodriguez, Ronnie, Chris Sale, Ryan Pepio, and Vladdy Jr. I'll go a little slow. It's one box. But I don't think that's too bad. 28 bucks a division. Basically the cost of a blaster box and tax. I think it's fair. And it's right on par with what they're selling for. Actually, I think they might be selling for a little bit more, which is fine. I paid less for them. I don't need to upcharge. All right, Spencer Horwitz, Jordan Lawler, Gunnar Cup, Matt Olson, and Joe Musgrove. The goal is to have everybody. Let's hope for 2 numbered cards and an auto. Buy them from Dan. So jokes aside, Dana actually did send me a Wander Franco card. It's a decent one too. What's that? The Rip. I like Logo Fractor a lot personally. Yoandres Gomez, Anthony Rendon, Jared Jones, Andrew McCutcheon, and Brian Reynolds. What a Pirates box. Three cards in a row. Pirates. Representing. Unfortunately, Paul Skeens isn't in this. That's the downside with there being like an update, a Series 1, Series 2, you know. All right, Lawrence Butler, Zach Geloff, back-to-back A's. Andres Jimenez, J.J. Bleday, and Francisco Alvarez. An A's box that time. I'll put Butler up there. I got down a rabbit hole last night watching Lawrence Butler interviews, and I tell you what, I'm a fan. The dude is... He's entertaining. I will tell you that. He's very entertaining. I'm a fan. Alrighty, Gavin Williams. I packed that box. Alexander Canario, Spencer Dorkelson, Kerry Carpenter, and Bryce Terang. You know what I didn't know? I was watching the Tigers game last night. Do you know how many home runs Kerry Carpenter hit last year? If I'm not mistaken, let me double check. Let me double check this. They announced it, but I didn't do my math. Or I didn't validate the facts. I want to double check this. Yeah, in 2024, in 87 games, he hit 22 bombs. I don't know about y'all, but that's a 40 homer average season. Playing in Comerica. There will be an A's auto in one of the Mojo packs. That would make Clay very happy. Ooh, we got blue, though. Ooh, I think we got something. I think we might. We might. I don't know. Luis Matos. Nolan Shanuel. Corey Seager. Manny Machado. Do we got ink? Maybe, maybe. We do not. Jordan Westberg. 24 of 150. Rookie. AL East. Chris. I was hoping we had ink there. That would have been nasty if that was like a holiday auto, like a blue auto. Ooh. Filthy. It's been a while since I pulled a Jackson Holiday auto. I think the last one. I'm trying to think when the last Jackson Holiday auto I pulled was. Let's see if I can do it right here. Right, Perp. Everson Pereira. Nice. Yamamoto Future Stars. Ryan Noda. Spencer Steer Rookie Cup. And the Perp. Come on. Joey Votto on the Blue Jays. 171 of 250. Oh, why'd they have to make a parallel of this card too? Joey Votto didn't play a single game for the Blue Jays, but there are people who are collecting this card because of that. Joey Votto, a likely Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Well, actually, I shouldn't say likely. He's a long shot, but I think he could get in. I feel like the Hall of Fame has a soft spot for people who are loyal to a team. Like I said, we all knew this was a quick rip. I just wanted to do something fun and relatively inexpensive. I was hoping for something bigger, but it is what it is. Ronnie, Lawrence Butler, Jordan Lawler, Nolan Shanuel logo, Pereira, Yamamoto Future Stars, Votto to 250, and Westberg to 150. All right, peeps. Well, I think I'll wrap it up there. Been live for about an hour. It's about 6 p.m. About time for me to go make dinner. I know I used to go live like an hour earlier, which gave us more time for live fills. But work has just been a little cray-cray as of late. But still, I hope you guys had fun. Like I said, I'm going to post a bigger Pick Your Team break tomorrow, I believe. Well, I might just do, probably not as big as Jeremy's, but I don't know, something fun. Hopefully we can get traction on it and do it. I want to make something, priced well and priced competitively so that, it's a good deal for everybody. But like I said, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm going to mess around with my settings over here, and hopefully I can fix it for tomorrow so it's nice and pretty. All right. Enjoy your nights, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers, everybody.